Hey, it's me, and today is another thrift store makeover. Before sitting down to film this intro, I went to the thrift store, not the actual thrift store, but my mini thrift store that I have here in my art room because I've been collecting thrifted goods for so long. I basically have my own thrift store. Okay, not actually. It's really just two cabinets full of thrifted stuff. And now, why can't I just go out and get one thing at a time? I do have a reason. Inspiration changes, and I need to be inspired. If I just wait until right before the video starts to go and find something at the thrift store, there's no guarantee that I'm gonna find something that I'm inspired to do. So
I hoard things.
That's why that behavior is present. Thank you for your time and understanding. Why is my hair weird? All that to say, I went to my mini thrift store and this is what I found. Honestly, it's kind of junk. I don't even know. What is this? This is a thing. Why are there 3 price stickers on this? We get it. There's a price. Maybe this was like somebody's craft project at summer camp. Maybe somebody made this for their mom. Their mom kept it for like 10 years and then was like, you know that thing Jimmy made me? Let's be real, it's kind of ugly. I'm gonna just... And here I am, snatching it up from a thrift store. Hopefully Jimmy's not watching this video. If you are, good job, sweetie.
I love it.
And I'm gonna give it my own style and try to make this into something that's more me. Let's get started working on this little baby. All right, so I have here the thing that little Jimmy made for his mom at summer camp. That's very specific and probably completely untrue, but we're gonna go with it. It's got 3 red, white, and blue popsicles on it. They kind of look like they were painted with those little blow pens from the 90s. They're all pretty much exactly the same, so I'm bored. Oh, and I just got a splinter. Jimmy, sand your work. The frame is super rough. I think a beaver could make cuts smoother than this. What? You know, a beaver with those teeth and they cut. Okay, whatever. I mean, hey, I can appreciate the rustic style when it's done on purpose, but this is not on purpose. The edges are very misaligned. I'm gonna pick off the price stickers, all 3 of them. Oh, we got 2 that say 99 cents and 1 that says $7.99. Wait, which price did I pay? That's a $7 discrepancy. I guess it's time to paint this thing, and I'm thinking I want to make things a little more interesting. I want to add some 3-dimensionality, is that a word? By sculpting, and this is like my way to sketch, you know, just like using my hands in a very vague way. Good plan, I'm ready. Out with this and in with this. Hi, it's my very crappy clay. Honestly, this is becoming like my go-to clay. Even though it's like basically a step above Play-Doh, it's somehow working its way into my heart and soul. It's just so easy to use as a beginner clayist. It's been a good non-intimidating way for me to learn. I picked out 2 random colors. Gonna pop this open and just peel this off. Just go ahead, just peel this off. There we go. Oh, I just made a little skid mark.
Oopsies.
I'm bringing back my project. Well, actually, this is still Jimmy's project, but I'm about to make it mine. I'm gonna steal it. Uh-oh. No, I did pay for it. Either 99 cents or $7.99, not really sure. Okay, let's try that on for size. Oh no, that is not it. Obviously, this is wrong. Obviously. Ripping into this one, and I'll just mix these 2 together, which is mildly satisfying. I'm enjoying it. How about you? Now I'm shoving this nice little hunk of clay into the corner of the thing, and you must be wondering, what is this hunk? Believe it or not, this hunk, it's gonna evolve from a hunk to a blob. I'm bringing back the blobs. So I'm adding some limbs to my little blob. And if you think this blob looks familiar, you're crazy. Clearly, we've never met him before. The fact that you could confuse him with another blob is just disrespectful. I'm shocked. I'm offended. Now, this blob is going to be just chilling on the edge of the frame. He's got one leg kind of dangling over the edge, which is so cute. Oh, I love the little foot. And then he's got his hand on the popsicle. He's kind of possessive of it. He's saying, this is mine. It's mine. So that's blob number 1. Next, I'm pulling out some more clay. Ooh, here it is again. So wonderful. It's gooey color. Okay, good. Back over here, I'm creating another blob. But this one, it's just gonna have the face showing here. I'm trying to do this thing where I make it look like she's eaten her way through. So I built some nice full cheeks to make it look like she's got her mouth full. And then just like her little hands popping through as well. She's basically wearing the popsicle. And I'm gonna keep going on this.
That's a good blend. That's really good.
And this one is so fixated on this popsicle that all we see is his backside. I need to form a nice little bottom for him. Nice little booty crack. There we go. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Let me just fix that up a little bit. So he's facing toward the popsicle, standing on the frame, and just reaching up with both his hands. Why do those kind of look like ears? I'm fixing up his feet a little bit, and then, oops, his butt crack has gotten a little squished closed. There. Nice butt crack. And I want to take this moment, to remind you that you can go to MariahElizabethMerch.com for all official Mariah Elizabeth merch. Anyone who ordered a pre-order item recently, thank you so much. We have been experiencing some pretty significant shipping delays, but I just want to assure you that your item is going to get to you. It's just taking a little bit longer, so I really appreciate your patience. Everything that's in my store right now is not on pre-order, which means we have everything in stock and we can get these out to you pretty quickly. I just wanted to let you guys know. They're there, waiting for you. Final little touches and boop, boop, boop. We're good. I just have to give this a couple days for the clay to dry. This takes so long to dry. You guys keep reminding me to put a filler inside of the clay to help it dry faster. I even saw Jackie doing this in our recent video, and I still forgot to do it. I still forgot. That's fine though. I'll just wait. The 3 days that it takes for this clay to dry, it's no big deal, okay? I'm patient. I can wait. I'm patient. I will wait. Finally, it's 3 days later and they're ready. Time to paint. I'm gonna start with this nice purple. It's a good purple. I don't know. I thought that this would be a good color for the background to kind of help all the details in the foreground pop. Even with just changing the background color, it's already looking more interesting. And might I say, this blob's body is just the cutest thing. I can't get over it. Look at that little body. Bringing in some pink now. I'm going with a nice bubblegum pink for the frame. I thought I could be lazy and just paint over all the roughness of the wood and it would just cover it up magically, but turns out it actually kind of accentuated it. Oh boy, that looks rough. Literally rough. So I ended up going in with some sandpaper to try to take care of that a little bit. Isn't that a lovely sound? The sound of ruined progress. I gave little Jimmy a hard time for his craftsmanship, misaligned edges and whatnot, but what would I have to do to fix it? Like use a saw and saw that? Oh no. No, thank you. I'm completely incompetent when it comes to tools. So I'm not even gonna attempt to fix it, but I am making a wonderfully big mess with the sanding, so that's good. And time for my mini vacuum to get some lunch. Yum, 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 yum.
Ew, I hate myself.
Okay, this is how we're looking now. Honestly, still pretty rough, but I'm okay with it. I'm hoping with all the little additions that I'm making to this, you won't even notice the frame. I'm gonna distract people with my blobs.
Why are you looking at me?
Now, not gonna lie, my rainbow instincts were pushing. They were pushing hard. I felt like this was a great opportunity to do a rainbow scheme. Like, just imagine this frame with a beautiful, blendy rainbow gradient. But we gotta shake things up sometimes. So I'm going for a more limited color palette with this one. I chose this beautiful light teal for this blob, then a nice lavender for this very hungry little girl, and then a wonderful yellow orange for my little booty boy over here. Now onto the painting of these popsicles. I'm gonna make each one of them different to give them a little bit more variety than before. I just really like the idea of giving each of these popsicles their own unique colors and details to make this a little more fun and interesting to look at. I also added some of the little puddles of ice cream, frosting, popsicle, whatever the heck, on the blobs themselves. They're like interacting, they're really getting to know each other. Now this blob, I feel like he's kind of the standout here. Okay, he's the main character. So I think it's only right that we go ahead and name him Jimmy. And you can see just how important this piece is to him. It's a very emotional attachment. This one in the center is probably my least favorite. That's right, I like his butt better than your face. I still really like the idea of the blob eating its way through the popsicle, but I feel like I could have done something to make it look a little bit more convincing. Like it kind of looks like you chopped off the face of a blob and glued it on a popsicle. Drawing in the face with the tongue, it does help to show what I was trying to do here. And I do like the nice full cheeks. Speaking of full cheeks, Since there's no face to paint on this blob, I decided to really give some love and attention to that little booty, and you know how much I love a good set of rosy cheeks. Now bringing in some details on the popsicles to really give them a more cutesy and appetizing look, which of course involves some dear little sprinkles. So before I get verbally murdered in the comment section, let me be sure to play the sprinkle song. You guys really don't like when I skip it. Finally, I'm adding some juicy highlights to finish off the design, signing my signature, and applying a nice coat of matte varnish. I usually go glossy with my varnish, but I don't know, I was feeling more matte for this one. Jimmy told me to. Oh no, that's kind of scary. Jimmy's alive. Jimmy is speaking to me. So here's the finished piece. This was the before, and it's transformed into this. I actually like this way more than I thought I would. I mean, let's be honest, Jimmy is pulling most of the weight here. He's like everything, but I do like the overall look of this. I really like the color scheme, and it's definitely more interesting than it was before. It'll look really cute in my art room just as a little display piece. I hope you guys enjoyed this thrift store makeover. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!